Now, there was a guest that used to come to speak on various ceremonies when Prabhupada was here. His name was Atul Krishna Goswami. Now, he's very important because he was the Acharya of the Madhva Sampradaya. He was the chief guru of the Madhvas, and he accepted Prabhupada as the chief expounder of Madhva's philosophy of Achitta Bheda Veda Tattva all over the world. And he read Prabhupada's books, especially Chaitanya Chaitamrita, and he really expressed his love and feelings for Prabhupada's movement in various times in the early 70s when he was invited here. So this is a very important certificate, Prabhupada says. Prabhupada says, Atul Krishna Goswami has given a good certificate. Yes, everybody says like that I am incarnation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is the first time you've heard this, that Prabhupada says that he's an incarnation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Prabhupada says it himself. So actually Krishna and Krishna's representative are non-different. Anything that is Krishna's is not different from Krishna. Therefore it is said, Shakshad Hari Tveda Samasta Sastri. The spiritual master is accepted by all advanced devotees as Hari. So this is important. In fact, in 1975, a newsletter was sent, I think by Paramahansa Swami, to all ISKCON presidents and GBC that said, please do not equate Prabhupada with other gurus, nonsense gurus or swamis who have appeared because of Prabhupada's superior and authorized position. This was sent to all the temples, that people should not think that Prabhupada is just an ordinary swami or guru who's come from the West. His position is much more superior because he's an incarnation. And unfortunately, this has been denied recently by some person who has issued a book where he equates Prabhupada with other nonsense gurus and sahajas. And this book was presented to the Prime Minister of London instead of Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita. So the person who wrote this book, I have to say, is less than a Kandista Adhikari, and the disciples who have accepted him are also less than Kandista Adhikaris, and they will never advance past that. In fact, this book is a Guru Aparad against Prabhupada because he's equated with other nonsense, Namparampara, ganja-smoking gurus in this book. And it should be rejected, and it shouldn't be read by anyone who calls himself a devotee of ISKCON, because it belittles and equates Prabhupada as an ordinary guru compared to nonsense, non-parampara gurus. So we have to be very careful and discriminatory on what books we accept. This takes intelligence and also advancement in Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada here describes that everybody says like that I am incarnation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He also stated in his room that Jayapataka mentioned how many scholars stated that Prabhupada was the incarnation of Vedavyas because he simplified the Vedas for the Chandas and the Malechas, just as Vedavyas simplified the Vedas for the less intelligent class of men during his time, and for women and others who were not so intelligent and inclined to study the Vedas. So Prabhupada, he also did the same thing, so that anybody could understand the philosophy of Bhagavad Gita by the simplification. So we should be careful to avoid this book and this person who's committed a guru aparad at the feet of Prabhupada by equating him with other nonsense persons. Well, I'd rather not say, because I might get kicked out if I say. So I want to maintain my position here, preaching Prabhupada's glories without mentioning names. But you can talk amongst yourselves and you'll know who I'm talking about. So.